Welcome to the Forever Cash Life Real Estate Investing Podcast with your hosts, Jack and Michelle Bosch. Together, let's uncover the secrets to building true wealth through real estate and living a purpose-driven life.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Forever Cash podcast. My name is Michael Bolbach. I am a land investor. I've been flipping land here in the U.S. For just about 4 years now, following the land profit generator method. Okay. Today, I am filling in for Jack Bosch and Michelle Bosch, of course. Super excited to be here. Honored to fill in. I've got some big shoes to fill in. So I'm just excited to bring this to you. And I've got some great topics to talk about today. So really quick, for those of you that don't know me, I know a lot of people in the LPG community, but if you're listening to this and you are totally new to land flipping, or maybe you are currently land flipping, and you don't know me, I'd love to give you just a quick little background on myself. And it kind of ties into this whole theme that we're going to be talking about today. And that theme is investing in yourself. It's a broad theme, right? There's so much that goes into investing in yourself. We want to talk about why we invest in ourselves and what could possibly happen down the road if we stay committed to that theme of investing in yourself. Okay. So to give you a quick background on myself, I come from corporate America. I followed that standard trajectory where, I went to college. My whole family was in advertising. Okay. So I thought, okay, you know what? I might as well go into advertising as well. That's the safe bet, right? I knew that I could be pretty successful in that business. I felt pretty good about myself and climbing that corporate ladder. So that's what I did. After school, I started from the ground up, right? As an assistant, and then I kind of worked my way up, and I had so much fun in that industry, and built up to where I was, sales manager, and I was living in New York City. I was having a great time. Met my beautiful wife in the industry. We actually started on the first day. Her and I both started at the same company, same day. Met, and it was love at first sight, as they say. So that was so great, and I'm blessed to have that experience under my belt and to have met her. And over the years, as I said, kind of climbed that corporate ladder and started to realize that it wasn't necessarily what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I thought that there was more out there for me. I thought that I can do more. I always wanted to work for myself. I wanted to start a business. I worked for a company, a small company, and I really looked up to my bosses who started the company. And that was kind of a turning point for me in my life, where I realized that I really did want to work for myself. I wanted to have the freedom to work where I wanted, when I wanted, right? I also, of course, I read, the 4-hour work week. I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So I was heavily influenced from so many people in my life that were doing extraordinary things in their life. And what I realized is that they invested in themselves. Okay. They invested in their future and what they wanted to do. So once I realized that, and I got to that point where, I kind of decided I wanted to do something on my own, I started looking into other, platforms for me to start business. Right. Of course, I looked into the Amazon selling platform, which I still don't understand fully. So I never really went into that because I just thought, it seemed too good to be true. Right. So I never really explored that too much. I kind of read a little bit about it and then decided I didn't want to do it. And then I actually started looking into real estate, and I thought this was pretty cool. I started looking into some companies that you can invest in and get single family homes, right? And the whole business model is that you're buying doors, right? You're buying single family homes. Company comes in and they fix them up, they make them look nice, and they actually find a renter for you too. That renter comes in, and then you collect a good amount of the monthly income, the monthly rent. The more doors you have, the more rent that you're collecting, and then over time, you're hitting that monthly number that you want to hit. Let's say it's $20,000 a month. So I started looking into this, and I said, "Wow, that's really, really interesting." And it again seems too good to be true, right? Just seems like they kind of pitch it as there's no headaches or anything like that. But in reality, when you look at the numbers in that business, it's a very, very slow growth, and you also have to have a lot of money to invest into these single family homes. So we're talking, you buy a property for 60 grand, right? And then you're collecting a $900 some odd number, right? About $900 in rent. Then you've got to pay your property management company. There's, all sorts of things that go wrong with the house. There might be plumbing issues. 1 month, hey, you might not get a rent check from that person. They might default. They might be late on their rent check, which means you don't get paid, right? So at the end of the day, I found that it was only like $200 or something like that I was going to get from one house if I invested $60,000, and I was close to doing it. Thankfully, I found land. Okay, so before I ever got involved in that, and I was very, very close. I found this idea of land investing, and I was like, "Oh, what is that? How can you invest in land and flip it and do extremely well?" So I started looking into it more and more. Started following the method that Jack and Michelle put out, and I'll tell you what: every single concern that I had about the single family homes was completely wiped away when I started learning more about land flipping. Okay. Big thing that really attracted me is you don't need money to do this. You don't need money to acquire properties, right? We're getting properties under a contract. Okay. And we're doing a whole double closing method where we might get a property under contract for, let's say, $30,000. We've got a nice 6-month time frame built into our contract that we can go out and legally actually put that property on the MLS or use various selling strategies that we use in the land profit generator method to get that property sold. Our goal is to sell that property for $60,000, right? And every property is a little bit different. You might sell it for 40, you might sell it for 80, right? We do a lot of research on the back end to understand exactly what our profits could look like, right? But for this example, let's just say we get a property under contract for $30,000. We sell it for $60,000. We open up escrow. We do a double close. Boom, right? We get $30,000 in profit. The other $30,000 goes to the seller. And then we wipe our hands clean and we just simply do it again, over and over and over again. Okay, that is our business model. So I read into that and I said, geez, this is awesome. Not only is it an easy process, right? From start to finish and the closing and everything like that, but it's fun. The idea of investing in land was fun to me. And then that ties back into investing in yourself, right? If you can find something that you truly love and that, you enjoy, you go out there, you wake up every day and you're like, dang, I really enjoy what I do. Then you're able to invest in yourself. Then you have that, motivation every single day to say, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do what I need to do every single day to invest in myself and in my business. And if I can be successful with this, doing something that I love, then we just hit a home run, right? That's a home run. That's exactly what we all want. So today, I wanted to quickly talk about investing in yourself. Okay. I want to talk about knowledge, how knowledge is power. Without the knowledge, you won't be able to invest in yourself, right? Or in your business. We want to look into collapsing our time too. We want to look into investments that are the most valuable for us, right? And I found that land checks all of those boxes. Okay. Checks all of those boxes. So what I did when I first started this thing is I fully committed. Okay. I don't believe in starting a business venture and doing it halfway. Okay. It's crucial for us to understand when we start this business that this is our business. Okay. This is our job, just like any other job. When you get hired at a company, you show up at 9 o'clock and you leave at 5, right? And during 9 to 5, you put your best effort into that job. And if you don't, eventually you're going to get fired, right? that's the dead honest truth, right? That's the way it is. So we have to look at our business just like that, right? And now, of course, we're not going to get fired, but we're not going to make money, and we're not going to be successful in what we do. So that mindset is crucial. When we start this land flipping business, we need to stay committed and dedicated to the money-making activities that we teach in Land Profit Generator. Okay. If you can simply wake up every day, sign on to that computer, and the best part is, hey, we're working from home, right? Because this is a virtual business. So make sure that you have a nice work environment set up in your house that you can do this every single day and feel comfortable with no distractions or anything like that. Now, for me, I actually started my business when I was working. So, I basically had to segment some of my day where I would wake up super early in the morning. I would get up at 5 in the morning and I would do a couple things in my business every single day. Okay. Before I went to my actual job. And my goal was to replace my income, of course, and then I could work from home, which did happen. So we want to make sure that we're fully committed and dedicated to this business. And once that happens, you're going to see some amazing things take place. Every single day, I had a mentor when I first started this business say, Mike, just do one thing every single day in your business, and it will start to move forward. You'll start to see it grow up and up and up. If you don't do that one thing, then nothing's going to happen. Right? If you take a week off in your land business, well, next week you're still going to be in that same place that you were the week prior, right? But if you can do one or two things every single day and write them down the night before, right? At night, say, okay, what does my land business need right now? Do I need a VA? Do I need help in creating my listings? Do I need help in, somebody signing into my investment dominator to send out mail to certain counties, right? Because remember, if you're working, you might not have time to do that kind of stuff. So you want your business running on autopilot almost, right? Like you want to automate the business essentially. And if you can work every single day on building out that automation, then all of a sudden you've got this land flipping machine. Okay. The land flipping machine is going to allow your business to progress on a daily basis. So make sure we keep that in mind. Okay. And, the other thing I want to talk about is spending our time wisely. So we want to make sure that we are focusing on money making activities. Okay. We don't want to waste our time. We don't want to, spin around in circles, jumping through hoops, trying to figure this thing out. Jack Bosch and Michelle Bosch and the Land Profit team has perfected this model. Okay, it works. It works so well that we've got hundreds and hundreds of students flipping land successfully all around the country right now because they followed this simple method, right? So when we talk about investing in ourselves, let's also think about investing in our knowledge, investing in our resources available to us. And if we can do all of those things, then we will spend time on the right activities and we will guarantee our success. We will go on that right path, right? The path towards success rather than this windy road that eventually, is going to get us tired, right? Maybe that windy road leads to success if you stay committed to it and you stay dedicated, but there's a straight path towards success in this business. If you take advantage of the resources available to you, if you take advantage of other investors, network, right? If you network and meet other investors and gain some knowledge from them, that will allow you to go on that straight path rather than taking a left and a right and going back and forth. And then maybe, hey, going all the way back to the start and starting this thing from scratch, right? We don't want that, right? Because all that does is it extends the time frame in which we do reach that point of success, or reach the point where we step away from our jobs. So what I would suggest, and this is what I did, was get help. Okay, get some help. Learn from people that are doing this and that are extremely successful in doing this. And that's exactly what the Land Profit Generator team does, right? We are there to make sure that you're focusing on the right activities at the right time so that you can ultimately invest in yourself and your future, right? If you're not doing those things and you're jumping through hoops, sure, you might be trying to invest in yourself, but you're not actually reaching that point where we want to be, right? So my advice, and I hope this podcast was helpful somewhat, but my advice is network. My advice is follow the method. Use all of your resources that are available to you, right? We have a lot of resources and a lot of experience in land flipping. I would not have been able to build my business up to the point where it is right now without utilizing those resources, right? Without networking, without learning from the best. Think about Warren Buffett, right? He had a mentor, right? Think about Tiger Woods, okay? Tiger Woods, he still has a coach to this day, right? Isn't that amazing? A guy like Tiger Woods has a coach, right? We all need that. We all need that investment in ourselves to motivated, to keep us involved in the business and to keep us on the right path. Okay. There's no successful person out there that did not have a mentor, that did not utilize their resources available to them. And that's the point that I'm trying to get across is in this business, we have so much available to us. And if we could just follow the path and follow the instructions and make this a little bit fun, then we're going to be extremely successful in the business. Now, there's land to be bought and sold right now, guys. Okay. This business is booming, right? There's more land buyers than I've ever seen since I've been doing this. And there's more land sellers than I've seen since I've been doing this. I think it has a little bit to do with the COVID situation. Now COVID's kind of dying out on us, thankfully, right? But it's still going to be great, right? People want land. There is incredible opportunities in this country right now. And I find it fascinating to find these deals and find these new areas. I love this business because there are millions and millions and millions of acres of land just waiting for us. And there are so many deals that can be done. And there's not a lot of land investors that are out there, guys. So I will end with saying, invest in yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Say, I can do this. If Mike can do it, you can do it. Okay. Keep that in mind. Have the right mindset. Wake up every single day. Do one or two things in your business every single day, and you will start to see success, and you will start to see the profits from it, and you will build a business for yourself where you can live, work, play anywhere you want, right? And it's so much fun. So I hope this was helpful. I know, like I said, I have big shoes to fill in this podcast, but I'm extremely excited and humbled to do it. So I hope that everybody enjoyed this week's Forever Cash podcast. If you're feeling inspired, if you want to get started, if you want to learn how to land flip and you want to use our method to do so, join our masterclass. Okay. This is the big opportunity to take action and to start investing in yourself, right? That's what we're talking about here. And if you join that masterclass, it's the first step to building this business, just like I did. And just like so many others have done in our community. So join our masterclass. It starts October 25th. Okay. It's going to be inside of our Facebook group, the Land Profit Generator Facebook group. I believe you can click on a link around here to join. So we would love to see you. I would love to help you out. I'm going to be there as one of the concierges. So I'll be there supporting you, helping answer questions. We can jump on a phone call. I'd be more than happy to, point you in the right direction here. Okay. So, we look forward to it, and we will see you very soon for the October Masterclass, October 25th. Let's do it. Okay. Take care. Bye.